Try it again. Welcome back. If you're like me and you always have leftover potatoes from the night before, let's do something with them other than throw them in the rubbish. We're going to make potato bread. Okay. What we're going to end up, we're going to need in a bowl 2.5 cups of flour. Okay. 1/2 cup of water. 1/2 cup of potatoes. And dry yeast, salt, and some olive oil. And we'll get this over here so we're ready to go. Okay, first we're going to do the wet ingredients. Okay, let's get our wet ingredients together. You're also going to need your loaf pan. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Let's take our 1/2 cup of water. Tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. And we're going to do some 1 tablespoon of yeast. Get this all mixy. Real good. Like that. Set it aside. And that water, make sure it's warm. It doesn't have to be boiling hot, just warm. So the yeast will bloom like the flowers in June. What? Okay. We're also going to need 1.5 teaspoons. Where'd you go? Here you are. Come out here, my little buddy. Of salt. 1.5 salt. Okay. All right. Let's get a beat your child spoon. I mean a wooden spoon. Mix that sugar in the flour. Make sure it's nice and mixed up. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to take the potatoes and we're going to put them in the water. Well, first I need my potato spoon. All right, like that. Thought I was done with that spoon. And we're going to whip this together. Okay. Footnote. If this turns out to be too dry, we'll add a tablespoon at a time of water to make it work consistently where it needs to be. Okay. Alright. That's done. We make sure our flour is mixed in here good with the salt. We like that. Alright, now we're going to add the wet mixture into the dry. Putting that in the old zinc. Let's give this a mixy mix. Okay, let's get a little bit more water. And we're going to do a tablespoon at a time. And we'll just mix. Stay in the bowl. Don't get all excited. Okay. Another tablespoon. See how much a tablespoon helps? 1 tablespoon makes a big difference. So don't go real crazy with the water, because then you'll make mush. Okay? And then 1 more tablespoon. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is getting really stiff, so we're going to get our mitts on it. Plus we need to knead it for 15 minutes, or for 8 minutes anyway. And, and if it's still too stiff, we will add a little water. But right now it feels pretty decent. Okay, we got it pretty mixed up good here. Now, we're going to let it stand for 15 minutes. I'm going to get a cover and cover it 15 minutes. Be right back. Okay, 15 minutes is up. We're going to dump out our dough onto a floured surface. Now we're going to knead it for 8 minutes. Yeah, 8. Okay, our 8 minutes is up. We got it nice and, the dough is nice and good. Put it in a bowl. We're going to cover it back up for an hour. I'll bring you back when the hour is up. Okay, hour's done. Our dough is risen. Let's take him out of the bowl here. Okay. It's sticky. All right, we're gonna kind of get it out, mat it out a little bit. Okay, and then do it again. Let's roll it up. Roll it up, pinch it out so it's good and tight. Now we're going to put it in a pan, in the loaf pan. Okay? Just a little flour on top. Not much, just a little. Okay. With that, now we're going to let this, cover it back up and let it rise for, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes. Let's see what it does. We'll be right back. Okay, in 39 minutes. Would you just look at that? Potato bread. We're going to get it out like that. Okay. Once we give it a flip, we're going to take some melted butter and we are going to paint the top and the sides. Just paint it like you're painting a barn. Oh, you could smell this bread. Oh, my goodness. Okay. There you go. Potato bread. I'd cut into it, but it's not a good idea. Cut into hot bread. Well, you can. Oh, what the heck. What the heck. Get out the old bread knife. Slide her onto the Since we got some melted butter, let's just throw some melted butter on it. Let's give it a, just give it a once over. Just see what it tastes like. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it's not hard to make. I'll put the thing in the description. Once you get in the kitchen, make a mel of a hess and see what comes out. You never know. Might be some good bread. So I tell you what, like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends. Hit the bell so you know when the next episode comes out, or the next program, or the next video, or whatever it's called. And until then, America, keep cooking.